Hey!
Hey guys!
Hi everybody! Happy Mother's Day coming up.
Yes, Mother's Day weekend, I guess we call this.
Yes, it
And
officially...
look at this, the sun came out like 5 minutes ago. It's been miserable since October, but now the sun's out. So.
Of course, because it's Mother's Day weekend.
So things are looking up.
Yeah. So what Mother's Day weekend means in our home is that exactly 4:30 on Friday until I think probably the end of Sunday, I get spoiled, right? So that means you have to do lots of crap, even though technically I'm not your mother, but you know, he's got it anyhow. So Jesse does too, right? Yeah. So anyways, I'm a little hopeful. It's the most wonderful time of the year, so I am wearing wine shirt in hope that you're planning some wine drinks for
That
me.
Santa wine comes along and fills them.
Oh goodness.
The first one actually does have wine in it. It has rosé wine.
Ooh, I like that.
This one is called Mommy Dearest. Mommy Dearest was a book by Christina Crawford about her mother, Joan Crawford. And I think they made a movie out of it.
They did.
I didn't see it.
There's a song that's kind of coming to my head, Joan Crawford.
Oh yeah. If you want a neat take on this, look up Blue Oyster Cult Joan Crawford.
Which is Joan Crawford has risen from the dead?
From the grave. It's Blue Oyster Cult, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, no, it's a great song.
Well, so before I just get started on my first cocktail, because he's already made that one for me, and I've got my wine. Hello, Rosemary. I know you're watching from work. So.
Hey, Rosie.
Luckily, your work people aren't on with me. Okay, so a few birthdays to say today. First of all, happy birthday, Sylvia. Did you know it was Sylvia's birthday?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Sil.
And Scott, and Nana, and Marianne, Quinton, right? Brian's son?
Yes.
Rosemary's, yeah.
Happy birthday, Quentin.
And Kendra, and Robert, and...
And my former boss and good friend, Harold. Oh, and Teresa.
Yeah.
Teresa, whom I grew up with on Pender Island. Happy birthday, 39 today.
Of course, they all are, for sure. Oh, God. Anyways, so what do we got going on? It's Mother's Day.
As mentioned, Mommy Dearest, this is actually kind of a simple drink to make, but it is a blender drink, which is why I pre-made it.
Oh, cool.
It's 1.5 ounces of white rum, into which you muddle. Now the recipe called for 4 large mint leaves. Mint leaves aren't large yet, so I put 8 small ones in.
Oh, that's interesting.
I muddled that up. I added 4 ounces of, it calls for Cavit rose wine.
What is this?
I couldn't find this. This is Domaine Houchard. I looked for one that was a dry rosé.
Okay.
I didn't want a sweet rosé because the one that they called for apparently isn't a sweet rosé.
So is rosé wine like a mix of white and red?
I don't know.
Apparently he's got some homework to do on our wine episode.
No, actually, I think
It's white and red grapes?
no, it's the same grapes. It's something to do with removing the skins, because it's the skins. I don't know.
We're going to find out because we're going to do a whole wine episode. But before we do the wine episode, we're going to have pals over because there's no way we can open just like we did last week with the 6 bottles of beer.
And plus we know a lot of people that know a lot about wine.
And we know a lot of people that drink wine, so
yeah,
that'll make it easier.
It's usually the same thing. So we're going to see if we can get some actual experts together, and then I'll just shut my hole and they can do their thing.
No.
Anyway, so this one, like I said, 5 ounces of that. It actually called for just dumping the whole thing in the blender, but the trouble is, if you recall from talking about muddling, we want to bruise the mint enough to release the oils. We don't want to break it because that releases the chlorophyll. I wanted to say chloroform, which would be bad. Well, depends who you're feeding it to, I guess.
Yeah.
It releases the chlorophyll, which is bitter. So I strained it into the blender. I put in about a cup of ice.
Okay.
5 ounces of rosé wine.
And it's very pretty. It's a nice little pink color.
Yeah, it's kind of a champagne pink.
Yeah.
Very feminine, very mumsy.
Oh, very mumsy. Let's give it a whirl. All right. I can smell the mint. Let's see.
While she's tasting that, shout out to all the stepmoms out there also, not just...
And doggy and cat moms.
And doggy and cat moms.
Or
and all
chipmunks,
of the above.
Whatever.
Yes.
Whatever you're taking care of. That's fine.
Exactly.
That's really good. It's very dry. I like it. You might not like it because it's not sweet enough for you. I like it though. Yeah. It's definitely a drier wine, like a kind of a rosé wine. What's your
Yeah, it kind of works.
Yeah, it does.
It kind of does. The mint is what does it. That's a good pool cider. Kind of tastes like weed. I mean,
Added
not
bonus.
that I know what that tastes like, but
Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh, just speaking of, I don't know why this brought this up. I have no idea. Have you guys seen the aviation gin thing that, oh my God, that Ryan Reynolds did with
anything
his mom?
Ryan Reynolds does, first of all, is
And his
hilarious.
mama is on there, and so basically Ryan is doing what John does, pouring up a big batch of drinks, and he's got his real life mama with him, and it's so funny. She's like, "No, dear, you have to stir it counterclockwise." Oh, it's hilarious. You got to watch it. Anyway.
Wow, imagine dealing with something like that.
I can't imagine what that's like. All right, what are you doing up next?
Mum's the word.
Mom's the word. What's in it?
1/2 of an ounce of absinthe. We are using
Oh, goody.
absinthe from the good people at Arbutus Distillery. This is a local outfit. We're going to use 3/4 of an ounce of gin. They suggest a London dry, so that's exactly what we're going to do.
Very nice. I'll be right back. Just 1 second. I forgot my usual routine.
I'm kind of intrigued to see how this one's going to turn out.
So,
It has an Amaro in it.
what's Amaro?
I guess, is that right, or do I say an Amari? Amari is the plural. Amaro is the singular.
Okay.
It's an aperitif, and different ones taste very different. This is Amaro Montenegro. This is really tasty stuff.
Oh, nice.
3/4 of an ounce of that. We are going to install 1/2 a lime's worth of juice. You notice I'm doing this thing now.
Yeah, how come?
Well, the bartender course said that if you just use the juicer like I have been doing, you get the juice, but you don't really get the oil in the drink because you're not squeezing the zest or the bright green outside part.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I figure in a drink like this, it might make a difference. If I'm mixing a Caesar, I put lime juice in my sand. Bother with that.
All right.
So this one we're going to do a little bit differently. We're going to measure the soda water out and put it in first.
Lost my drink. Okay. The soda water, or are you going to put it in the shaky?
Yeah, not before we shake it though. That's an important thing. But we are... How's it going to work? Oh yeah, right. Never mind.
I have no idea. I'm just going to sit
No,
here.
I thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken.
Let's see. So how are you going to spoil me this weekend? What are you going to do?
Well, I've got my eye on a nice new floor mop. So, I still value my testicles too much for that.
That's good, yeah. So it's all about me. It's going to be great. And, I think we'll be just doing my hobby, which is what, eating and drinking. I mean, what else is there to do?
Hey, you play to your strengths, right?
Well, we could go for a hike or something. That would be fun. Take our darling son. Oh, and Rosie, we're going to go and get a little manicure.
Yeah, manicure.
Yeah. And have some appies. That'll be fun. Okay.
So, like I said, usually we top it with soda water. We're putting the soda water in at this stage.
Can you see this?
I don't know why. Oh, I don't know.
There you go.
Thank you. Now we fill it with ice.
So is there any wine in this one? No?
Oh, there's no wine in it.
Okay.
You fill it up, we're going to give it just a quick little stir.
And then throw in a little garnish. So normally it would be pool weather right now, right? So it would be absolutely gorgeous. So last year we had, like it was, I think the pool's open in April. That's kind of cool. It's pretty. It's yellow. It's kind of goldy. I like it. All right, this is called Mum's the Word. Okay, so I'll let you know how this is going. Okay. Oh, it's good. It's good. Not my favorite, but it's good if you like licorice.
Yeah, the absinthe tends, depending on the absinthe.
Yeah.
But there is an anise quality usually too.
A little bit that Jägermeister taste. You know what I'm talking about? So it'd be okay. It wouldn't be my first though. If you love licorice, or like black licorice, you're gonna love that. What do you think?
Yeah, it might be a little heavy on the licorice, eh?
Well, yeah, clearly.
But I still like it. I really quite like it, but I think we could improve it by just dropping back the absinthe just a little bit.
I think so. It's very refreshing otherwise. It's kind of got a, I can't really, it's overpowering, I think, with the licorice.
It's herbal.
Ah.
Yeah,
herbal.
it is a bit much. That's okay. We're here to experiment.
Yeah. I think we got enough.
Last but not least, the Queen Mum.
Oh, a Queen Mum. Is it after the Queen Mother?
It is. So there is an old drink called the Zaza. And the Zaza is equal parts Dubonnet, which is a French wine-based aperitif, and gin.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to give this a little smell. A wine-based aperitif, like port kind of thing?
I think it'd be closer to Lillet.
Well, I don't know what that is. What is Lillet? Is it a type of wine?
Yeah, you remember this stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't really smell anything, so we're going to find out. Okay.
Some people drink this on the rocks. It does have a port or a sherry kind of feel to it, but we're mixing it up. Anyway, yeah, Savoy Cocktail Book from way back in whenever that was. One of the classic references for cocktail makers lists the Zaza as 1 ounce Dubonnet, 1 ounce rum. Now, if you double the Dubonnet, 2 ounces of Dubonnet to gin, then you get the Queen Mother, because this is what the Queen's mom, Elizabeth, and the present Queen too, favors as a drink. So she would drink it on ice.
There we go.
And now her daughter, Queen Elizabeth, drinks it on ice as well.
Oh, very nice.
So we're going to do a version of this. You can certainly do it that way. It's very simple, very elegant. I found a different recipe with a few more things in it. So we're going to try that one instead.
Cool.
Still very simple.
Hope you got the Queen's references right, because people that are royalty, are going to be pretty pissed off if you mess that up. What is the Queen Mum's name?
Elizabeth.
Is it?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
She wasn't actually, she was the Queen Consort because she was the wife of King George VI.
Ah, right. Okay. I didn't
think I was going to know.
I didn't know. He's been in there like studying up.
No, I knew that.
No. Wow, you're
But this is all booze. I mean, you got to hand it to the Brits. Even the old women know how to drink. With the possible exception of Adam, who drinks Old Milwaukee. My God.
Oh, yeah. And again, I'm just going to do another shout out to Adam. Adam, give a big cheers to Kate.
Oh, yeah.
We won't say what happened today, but let's just say what she did was awesome.
She's my role model.
Yes.
She's my spirit animal.
You got it. Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah.
1 ounce of Aperol, 1 ounce of Dubonnet, 1 ounce of gin, and a 1/4 ounce of rum. So, I'm not going to use this. So, it says I'm supposed to use pot still overproof rum.
Okay.
I don't have any of that. I'm going to use some of this very dark Diplomatico stuff. We'll see what happens.
So that's rum?
That's rum, yeah. Still rum, just
Okay.
more. It's a more rummy rum than.
That's the technical term, right?
That's Latin.
All right.
Take notes, kids.
A rummy rum. I'll be sure to put that in the...
Well, here, take a smell of it.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Oh, it's very, very potent.
Very rummy.
Yeah. It's good. So
There'll be a quiz later.
I know. I'm not... I'm optimistic, but I'm not really...
I would.
Yeah, you're basically thinking I'm going to think it's crap, aren't you?
Probably, yeah. Because it's all booze, I'm going to stir.
Oh, you stir instead of shake when it's all booze? Why?
It doesn't water the drink down so much.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Because when you have juices and stuff, you're already adding dilution to it. Because this is 100% spirit. Because you know what? The Queen Mum, the Queen Consort, Elizabeth. This is not the Elizabeth that the Elizabethan age was. Too many people called Elizabeth in the British Isles. You guys need to get a better imagination. Anyway, this is not the Elizabethan age Elizabeth. This was a different Elizabeth.
Of course.
She lived to be 102
Yeah.
drinking these things. So,
There we go, new hobby. That's going to help us live longer.
she was drinking Old Milwaukee. She probably would have croaked at 70.
You just keep stirring it and stirring it?
Yeah, they said for a minute. So I was.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
Hey?
a little bit. We'll double strain to make sure this is smooth.
Okay. Oh, it's a pretty color. I do like it. It looks like red wine. Kind of fools us. Makes us think. That's really pretty. I like this. How are you going to garnish it?
I'm gonna go with a lemon and a lime in this one. So because I found these mutantly large lemons somewhere.
Oh, they are rather large. I don't know what you're going to do with it. Just
I'm
plunk
gonna
it in the
float
glass?
it, I think.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this is...
Never mind.
Never mind. All right. Well, so just ignore the fact
Pretend
that
there's
it has
a lime there too.
Yeah, it's the lime and the coconut. Look at that. Look at the color. Isn't that really pretty?
Drink them both together. Put the
Yeah.
lime in the coconut.
Oh, this looks...
Then
It looks
you'll feel
good. Okay, so I got to do the pinky out for the, drinking tea.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. This might be my new favorite. This might be my new favorite drink.
Really?
That is absolutely amazing. And it's because I don't know, try
It's
that.
because you stuck your pinky out.
I think so. No, that's really good. That's not what I expected. I expected to absolutely hate it. And I really like that. Isn't that delicious? I can
God
see-
save the queen.
Oh, yes. I can see why she drinks it. And both of them drink it. That's, you wouldn't know this is straight booze, so this is going to
We
be a problem.
mean it, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, imagine the royalty. They must get just hammered off this thing. Mm.
We love our queen.
Oh, that's... good God. Who are you emulating? Who are you pretending to be?
It's a Sex Pistols song.
It's okay, thank you. I knew there was something
God
there.
save.
All right. Well, that is delicious. So I will post a recipe for that, and I highly recommend giving that a whirl, because...
Yeah, try the other one too. I mean, not up Sue's alley, but it's an interesting drink.
Yeah.
The other thing you could do with that, given that it is soda water, just double up on the soda water. It'll just knock everything right back. Right?
That's true. And just remove or reduce some of that. Blah, blah, blah. That's what happens.
Just
by
cut back
end of
the
show.
absinthe a little bit as well. Absinthe isn't an easy thing to say even when you're sober. Let's face it,
By
right?
the end of the show, I'm usually just like, boo-hoo. All right. So,
Anyway, Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers.
Yeah, next weekend. I think we should do something for Shelley. It's her birthday.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. We should do something for her for next weekend. And
Another group that I wanted to mention, a group of girls, ladies that I grew up with on Pender Island are all turning 60 this year.
oh,
Well, that's what they say. I think it's,
well, probably. I
you know,
mean,
they look more like, I think it's like 39.
yeah, whatever. I mean, but that's
Jeez.
cool.
Yeah, so Renee, Carrie, Sue Vasilov, or
I know.
Sue Cubberly.
I can't.
I still think it is Sue Vasilov. Kathy Bannister, I think probably a bunch of others that I'm forgetting. I ran into Renee though, who used to be my next door neighbor growing up, and she mentioned that they're all turning 60. So we need to do a special thing just for them.
Are they all going to be on Pender?
I don't know.
Well, I don't.
I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe there's gonna be a party.
I think that would be fun. I think we have to go to the
Hand.
Right, exactly. We must go to Pender. The Pender Bender. I don't know if any of you remember that.
Oh, they remember that.
Oh, but that's...
They
it was
invented that.
literally, my first Pender Bender was the first, I think it was on the Friday. And I met you, and John
I'll
grew up...
leave this to you.
Yeah, but John grew up on Pender Island, just so you guys know if you don't know. And I was still single.
Didn't
and
affect me a bit.
And I went to the Pender Bender. I've never been to Pender Island in my life. And then 2 days later, I met him. That was pretty funny. It was kind of bizarre. And I'm like, oh, I went to the Pender Bender. It's like, yeah, that was disastrous. We ended up sleeping in a car, but that's a whole other story for a whole other time.
What are you talking about? That's
You know,
that's par for the course. That's luxury accommodation back then.
that's true.
Anyway, guys,
We
have
digress.
yourselves a great weekend. Play safe. Keep your stick on the ice, etc., etc.
And spoil your mamas.
Spoil your moms.
All right,
They
take
deserve
care,
it.
everyone.
That's an order.
Bye.